All right, everyone. We're going to get started with Sam's Corner now. I know we're a few minutes behind, but that's okay. For those of you who have walked in since I first hopped on the mic, I'm Sam Brunell, the voice you hear. I'm sitting up front, raising my hand under the Sam's Corner sign. I'm the host of Sam's Corner here at Timberwood Tap House. And then to my far right is my co-host, Antonio Clary.
How's everyone doing tonight? So my name's Antonio Clary. As she said, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a rising sixth year here on the UVA football team. I'm excited for one more go-round.
Yeah,
rising sixth year.
Oh, gosh.
Rising sixth year.
You're an old man now. And we're going to get to our guest in a hot second because she is a great topic of discussion these days. But, Antonio, before that, what do our guests and audience have to look forward to tonight?
All right, so some giveaways we have throughout the show tonight, courtesy of Timberwood. There will be two $25 food coupons. These will be drawn towards the end of the show. Also, in honor of Sam's favorite dish, Timberwood will be doing 50% off all wraps tonight. And at the finale of the season, Timberwood will be offering a grand prize gift card of $250. You can enter the running grand prize once per show, so the more you come, the higher your chances are of winning.
The other two things that we're going to be giving away tonight when we draw at the end of the show is a $25 gift card to Uptown Cheapskate, as well as one of my Brunel blend coffees that's with Grit Coffee. So a couple cool things you have to win. And then obviously with trivia, what you're going to win is some Roback gear if you win that. So a lot of fun things to look forward to tonight. And with that, let's get to our guest, Cameron Taylor of UVA Women's Basketball.
Hey, everybody. It's Cam. How are you guys? Thanks for having me, Sam.
Eat your mic a little bit, Cam.
Ooh, hello. Can you guys hear me? All good?
You talk loud usually.
Is it good now? Or should
There we go. I can hear you better
my
now.
voice?
Okay,
good.
All right, Antonio, introduce Cameron Taylor.
Okay, so, all right, we got Cam here from Peoria, Illinois. Peoria, Illinois. She's a 6'2" forward, scored a season-high 26 points against Missouri, had 15 rebounds and a season-high against NC State. She scored a game-high 22 points in UVA's road win over number 20 Louisville.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Posted 18 points and 11 rebounds to claim her 12th career double-double and win over Miami. Led UVA with 20 points against number 19 Syracuse in her second game back from injury. Registered a double-double with 11 points and 10 rebounds in UVA's 91-87 road win over number 15 Florida State.
Whoop, whoop.
Finished a career best 10 for 10 at the free throw line at LaSalle. And yeah, there's many more stats and stuff we can go through, but that would take up all show. But give it up for Cam Taylor.
Yeah. So with that, we're going to get to know Cameron a little bit right off the bat. And I think some of you guys, a lot of you guys have already turned in your trivia sheets, which is great. But if you haven't, we're going to go through it right now. We're not going to tell you the answers. We're just going to go through the questions and read them out and then give Nick up here some time to grade them. And then we're going to play a little Would You Rather. So let's do it. Question, I'll just pass it to you. Don't worry. All right. Question 1. What is Cam's favorite color? Is it A, blue, B, pink, C, red, or D, black?
Question 2. How many dogs does Cam have? A3, B1, C2, or D4?
Question 3. What drink does Cam love? Is it A, ginger ale, B, Dr. Pepper, C, Fanta, or D, Pepsi?
Number 4. What is Cam's favorite snack? A, goldfish, B, Welch's gummies, C, Lay's sour cream onion chips, or D, cinnamon dots pretzels?
And, test. Good. And question 5. What other talent does Cam have? Can she A, play the guitar, B, play the piano, C, make a cricket noise, or D, she can beatbox? So, you guys have some time to turn in those trivia sheets. You'll turn them in up front to Nick, who's sitting up here front producing the show for us, and he'll start grading those now as you guys continue to turn them in. Make sure your name's on the sheet, so when you win, we can call out your name. And with that, let's start a little Would You Rather.
Woo! Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first Would You Rather, we were discussing this before the show, so I think this will be a quick one, but would you rather get dunked on or get your ankles broken?
Okay, I said I'd rather get dunked on because I feel like getting your ankles broken is so embarrassing.
Yes.
And also in the women's game, there's only like maybe 4 or 5 people that can dunk. And so, I mean, if you get dunked on, it's like, all right, you just move on. So that's what I'd rather do.
I'm with you too. I'd rather get dunked on.
Yeah.
I think ankles broke just happens all the time, and it's just so, like you said, it's so
Like
embarrassing.
it's like a double whammy because not only did you get crossed up, then you got scored on, and it's like, it's just embarrassing. I
Your
can't do
ankle
it.
went like
yeah,
it's just
it's
embarrassing.
bad.
When you
It's
get
bad.
dunked on, you just get dunked on. Like you gotta,
Right.
your
I'd
ankle's
rather that.
turning.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on
Yeah,
I agree. I'd rather
you
get
want to
dunked
get
on.
dunked on.
Yeah. We're not getting crossed up. We're not getting crossed up.
All right, we're all on the same page for that one. All right, what's the next one, Antonio?
All right. Would you rather hit the game-winning three or defend the game-winning three?
that. Oh, see, obviously I'm super offensive oriented, so I'll probably hit the game winning three. I think, especially my 3-point is doing so better
Yeah,
now.
Cam. For everyone who
rather.
doesn't know, Cam didn't shoot very many threes last year, and this year she's hit
Knocking
majority
them
of the ones
down.
she's taken. So
Yeah.
she is a 3-level threat for our team this year.
So yeah, hit game winning three for me.
I would also like to hit the game-winning three because I'm a
course.
3-point
Of
shooter.
course, exactly. Duh.
I think that's a no-brainer for me.
I don't know. I'd rather defend the game-winning three.
Well, you're a
Well, yeah,
defender.
you're a
You're a
defender. You're a-
defender
you're a
on
defense.
for football.
Yeah, so
That makes sense.
I want the pressure on me. So
Feel that.
There you go.
yeah.
All right. Would you rather be stranded on an island or stranded on a boat in the middle of an ocean?
Okay, I'm gonna be stranded on an island because the ocean scares me. Like, people do not understand the vastness of the ocean, and to be in the middle of the ocean, I like learn different facts about like rogue waves and just like different animals. No, I'm not doing it. So I'd rather be stranded on an island.
There's definitely there is a term for when you're scared of the ocean. Anybody want to shout it out? I don't remember what it's called. What's it called? You know, Tone?
What, seasick?
No.
Like being like having a fear of the ocean.
It's like something with the T. It's some term. Something
Something
phobia. Yeah.
Oh,
phobia.
no.
Cam's got that phobia. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know.
I would rather be on an island too because I feel like you have the best of both worlds on the island. So you have the meat of the pigs or whatever's on that
pigs?
island, and like you can get a little bark and try to like make things to
like make fire. Like you can
make
survive.
fire. You can survive,
Yeah.
but you also have the water right there if you
No,
want to
you
go
don't.
fish.
Well, it's a fish, but you can't drink it. It's salty.
Oh no, only to catch the fish to eat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to fish or go for a little
You're gonna have to
joyride
find
around
some
the
fresh
island,
water,
you can
though,
do that.
'cause, ooh-wee.
So at first, Sam knows. At first, I said I would rather be on a boat just because I would hope to float somewhere.
You're gonna float in the middle of the ocean,
but-
literally.
After a couple shows, I've definitely changed my mind to I'd rather be on an island for sure. Just so I'm on land and I can have shelter and food. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Fair enough.
All right, let's go.
This
All
is the hot topic for debate. The next one.
Okay.
All right, would you rather go skydiving, just skydiving,
Yeah.
jumping out of a plane, just skydiving, or zip lining over a crocodile bay?
Skydiving
Yes.
instantly. What?
Wait,
you have a
repeat
different
repeat
opinion?
what you just said.
Skydiving.
Repeat how you just said the question.
You're going skydiving. You're just
Like
going
just
skydiving.
or are you skydiving?
Or do you want to
over
go
a
zip lining
crocodile?
over a crocodile bay?
Okay, and you said skydiving.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is where we're
Smart
gonna
one.
get into the debate.
Okay. Why though?
So
'Cause, like,
here's the thing.
what's the okay?
So
I'm
I
listening.
say zipline over Crocodile Bay because when you think of the risks that come with skydiving and you think of the risks that come with ziplining over a Crocodile Bay, there is so much more risk for you to die skydiving than
Okay.
ziplining over a Crocodile
so
Bay.
let me kill that. Let me
Oh.
kill that. Let me kill that
Yeah, I
argument.
I'm
wanna
actually
hear her.
interested to
Yes,
hear the
yes.
comeback.
So I love a debate. Okay. So ziplining over Crocodile Bay, mind you, let's say zipline, God forbid, zipline broke. Now you fall into the crocodile. They're gonna eat you. That is a horrible death. Like you're done for.
Yeah.
Not
If
necessarily.
I'm skydiving, no, listen. If I skydive and like somehow with my parachute, whoop the whoop, it's flat. It's done. It's wraps. Like that's it. There's no.
Oh, so
pain
you're
with
just
it.
assuming you're dying either way.
Like if
See,
if,
I'm
you
saying that
just
you
said
can
there's risk. So if there's risk, if we're gonna
not
outweigh
death
the risk.
risk.
Okay, if we're gonna outweigh the risk. Then I would rather, if the risk involves death, I'd rather skydive because it's quick and painless. It's over with.
See,
And
I think
you'll most
I think
likely-
I could
you'll
escape
probably
the
be-
crocodiles.
You're
But-
probably like,
Oh, really?
I have a better chance to swim or maneuver through some crocodiles Because they're not always interested in you. They're interested in
They
like,
are
other
interested
things.
if you're splashing around. Yeah.
Well, see, I'm gonna move nice and swiftly.
Okay. Shoot. Go ahead then.
Anyways, that's my point of the debate.
Okay. Bet.
I also believe you would probably be passed out by the time you hit the ground
That's
because
what I'm saying. You're
of how
like
high
of
you're
shock.
falling from.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a good debate.
Yeah.
We won that one for sure.
I'm
we
actually
got
glad that you had a comeback because most people don't have any comebacks. They just listen to this debate and they're like, okay.
Yeah, I
So
read a
that was
lot,
good.
so
I
know, like,
appreciate that.
random
Or if
facts.
you have a second parachute, you can just work
that part too. See, yeah, we prepared. I'm prepared.
All right, next one. Would you rather own a team or be the commissioner of an entire league? This is a tough one.
Ooh.
Oh, that is. Well, me personally. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, I feel like I would be a commissioner of an entire
Ooh.
league
Yeah, you would.
because
You
Why did
would.
say that. Okay, whatever.
You would.
So
It's a good thing.
it is a good
You
thing.
would.
So like, I think me personally, because I want fairness to be all across the board. I want to make. I mean, let's look at the WBA. Everybody getting charter flights. Everybody getting the money that they need. Like we gonna make it clear that everything is gonna be set for everybody. Okay. And
Okay.
then that's gonna be able to make sure everybody's on even ground to have really good competition within the league. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
like
of course,
that.
when it comes to
Yeah.
like rules and stuff, like I feel like I have a pretty good morale. So like,
I appreciate
Yeah.
that answer.
That was a
Me
good answer.
personally, I would want to own a team only because I would want a lot of say in creating a really good team. So picking the
Oh,
players I want
yeah.
to be a part of
that makes sense.
the team and to hopefully win a championship. And I think there's a lot that goes in with development of a team and stuff. So I think
Yeah.
I'd rather own a team
that's
personally.
Fair, that's fair.
Yeah, saying I just don't want to deal with all the pressure and stuff that a commissioner has to deal
Yeah.
with, rather than just focusing on one team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'd rather do.
Fair enough.
All right, the next one is: would you rather swim in a pool of Nutella or a pool of maple syrup?
This is so gross.
Who came
I
up with
feel
that
like
one?
Nutella though.
Me too. I
'Cause
said
say
Nutella.
just because like maple syrup, like they're both sticky and like just
Yeah.
ill, but like maple syrup it's like molasses. It's so like it's just too much.
Stringy?
It's tacky. Like it's stringy and it's tacky. But with
Yeah.
Nutella, it's not as tacky. So I'd rather
It
go
won't
with
be
the
so
lesser
sticky,
of two
yeah.
evils. Yeah.
I'm
And it's,
also-
I feel like it'll be easier to clean off.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
For the
And
exact
you
same
know,
reasons.
My hair, I can't. Ooh,
Ugh.
I'll be scared. No.
I'm
Yeah.
also addicted to Nutella, so
Me too. I used to love Nutella. I stopped eating it. My mom banned
Yeah.
it.
You know, I tried Nutella for the first time this year.
Are you
I had never had Nutella before.
Listen, me and my cousins would put Nutella
Really?
on some white
It's
bread.
really good. I like it, but I had
the
never
first
had it.
time this year.
I don't
That's
know what
actually
about
crazy.
it, but it grossed me out to see that you dip crackers in that. Like they
See,
sell those
You
little
could
things.
dip anything in that.
Yeah, like I just ate it with white bread.
Hold
That's
on.
what I did. Like I would spread it on white bread.
Well, you know, Uncrustables makes the Nutella
exactly.
one.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's
Hold
what.
on. This the first time this year you've had Nutella.
Yeah, first time.
Is your mom in here somewhere?
No, she's not here tonight,
Oh.
sadly.
It's probably a good thing because I actually got banned from
What?
eating like Nutella and like Pop Tarts. I would eat a
Really?
lot.
You
Yeah.
got banned.
Yeah, in like middle school. Definitely.
Okay. All right. Would you rather chew with your mouth open for the rest of your life or always put your phone calls on speaker on public transportation?
Phone.
Phone.
Well, that's such an easy fix, y'all. Okay, first of all, I don't take public transport. I got my own car. Second of all, I think I would put my phone on speaker because even if I was on public transport, all I have to say to the person I'm on the phone with is, "Hey, you on speakerphone, so just watch yourself." You know what I mean? Like, just make it simple. Or I just won't answer the phone.
Okay.
So yeah, That
Finding
was a
ways
pretty easy
around
one.
it.
Yeah, loopholes. Work smarter, not harder.
Loopholes.
You know
I think I would just chew with my mouth open.
why?
I don't know. I feel like I kind of already do that to an extent.
I feel like some of us do. Like when I'm chewing gum,
when I chew gum, it's bad.
like I don't even like chewing gum no more. Like, and especially if I'm in my own company, yes, I'm gonna eat how I want to eat. But like I feel like I have some type of like.
But here's my problem. I am smiling all the time.
That's true.
So when I'm eating, it's like,
I'm always talking too. So like I'm like
Yeah.
and then this happened. Da, 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 da. So yeah, I can
Yeah.
already do that, but whatever.
To be honest, I forgot what my answer was last time for this.
well, good.
But
We
now
might
he-
get a new one.
But now hearing Cam's part
my
of her
point?
story, I might actually change it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god! Wait,
It's
how you gonna know?
because-
How you gonna change it if you didn't know what you had?
I
in the
think
first
he
place?
did.
I think
I
had
think
the
you
mouth-
sided with me the last.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. With the,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure you did.
Yeah.
What y'all be talking about on the phone? Like I don't understand. See, listen, I be on the phone with food places, ordering to go orders. That's what I do.
Yeah,
So-
that is a lot of your
Yeah.
phone calls.
I just wouldn't- I don't know. I
And
just
Uncle
wouldn't
Jay.
want
Yeah,
regular
my
people
Uncle
just-
Jay.
All right. We'll do one more so you can pick.
Okay.
Don't make it the BO one. We do that
Okay.
one all the time. The BO, we're just people are eating. We don't want to do that
Okay,
one
okay.
right now.
Disgusting.
Would you rather splurge
I knew she was
on
gonna pick that one.
That's a good one.
Would you
though.
rather splurge on shoes or clothes?
Would you rather splurge on food or clothes?
No, is that food? It says
Clothes
shoes.
or
Oh,
shoes?
Shoes or clothes?
Shoes or clothes? Would you rather splurge on shoes or clothes? That's the last one.
Dang. I
Clothes.
splurge on both, but I might go with clothes.
Me too.
Because shoes, you can wear multiple things. You know, I'm a girl. I can have my toes out and wear some sandals, some heels.
Yeah.
Like, I can go with like 1,000 outfits.
Right.
You know, get you one pair of Air Force Ones, you're straight. Like, you can wear so much. But my clothes, like jeans, cargo pants, tops, like sweaters, anything.
How many pair of jeans do you have to have?
I don't know. I have a lot, though. I have, like, I just bought, like, 4 pair probably, like, the other day. Off fashion.
See, that's my problem these days. I, for some reason, have become really, really tight with my money.
Yeah.
And I will put all these things in my shopping cart and I'll go to checkout. I'll get to the checkout and say, press pay. I will not press pay.
Yeah,
I don't
sometimes
know.
I do that too.
It
It's
just-
like I'll be like, that's $400. Like,
Yeah, you don't want to spend that right
And
now.
And
this
I'll
has
go back to the
well,
cart and like
yeah.
delete stuff. Like, yeah.
Well, and that started for me. I got a financial advisor this year finally, and he has helped me
Budget.
understand money a lot better. And so ever since then, I've taken my spending a little bit more seriously, which has
Yeah.
helped my savings account a lot. As
Yeah,
a,
I'm more of a clothes.
being a
person,
college
though. I
student
got
and
it.
such.
Especially like when it's like a new season. Like if it's like a winter season, I gotta get my winter clothes.
Right,
Yeah.
And
right.
if it's like summer, like I'm in the process of getting my summer clothes. So
There you go. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
splurge a little
No
bit.
argument with that.
Yeah.
Mr. Nick, have you come to figure out who our winner is? Oh, we have 2, which means, Cam, I'm going to flip these upside down.
Okay.
I'm going to shuffle them up, and you're going to pick one, and that's going to be our winner.
I won't look.
She's like, hold on, it better be me.
What's the elevator music? I don't know. Anna!
Anna! Yeah! Congrats, girl. Mr. Z sitting right here. He's got a little hoodie for you. It's a really big hoodie. We sadly don't have extra sizes, but he's sitting right here. Awesome. All right. Well, that was fun. We're going to go through the answers right now, though, so you can, if you remember your answers, you can see if you got them right. All right, Cam, read off the question and read off the answer.
All right, so the first question is, what is my favorite color? My favorite color is red, so C for red. That is my favorite color. It's also my favorite color since I was younger. It's just bright and bold and aggressive and just spicy. It's kind of like my personality.
Yeah.
But cool, sweet, you know. How many dogs do I have? So I actually have 2. I have 2 boxers. I have a 10-year-old boxer. His name is Samson.
Aw.
Yeah, he's like the sweetest little thing. And then I have my demon dog. He's a puppy. He's 2. He's also a boxer, and his name is Hugo. I call him Hugo Bean, or Bean for short. So yeah, I miss them dearly. So what drink does Cam love, or do I love? I didn't see a lot of people guess this, but I love ginger ale. Like, I don't really drink soda, but if I drink soda, it's going to be ginger ale. I do not like dark soda, so ginger ale is like my go-to. What is my favorite snack? Is the Cinnamon Dots pretzels. Those are like, I don't know what it is, but I don't like
love
pretzels.
those things.
And it's actually so funny because I don't like pretzels, but I had a friend of mine who showed me these pretzels, and I haven't like wavered since. So yeah. So, and what other talent do I have? And that is, I play the guitar. So I've played 5 instruments throughout my elementary and middle school years and a little bit of high school, but the guitar was my favorite. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, there's a little bit about Cam that you probably didn't know before. And actually, tonight, I think the most Anna got right and our other contender got was 3. So
Tie it up.
this was a pretty hard one. So congrats, Anna, again.
Congrats.
And shout out to Roback for being our giveaway for Sam's Corner Trivia. All right, so let's hop into a little bit of question and answer, a little
Okay.
Q&A, Cam.
Q&A.
No.
And I'm going to start it off. And we're going to just, with the year winding down, our season, we just went to the AC tournament, and now we're just kind of awaiting Selection Sunday to see what'll happen for us and where we'll go, where we'll play. Um, what has been one of the most memorable moments for you this past season, being your last year of college basketball?
It's my last year. I think my favorite, probably like most memorable thing was, I don't know. I forget.
And this can be actually, if you have one for each, one memorable thing for basketball and one memorable thing,
general?
like just in general, like with your just day to day life.
Okay. Well, I feel like basketball wise, I think when we got like our ranked wins, those were like really, really fun. Like
Yes.
we had a blast doing that. And it's just going in the locker room and throwing water around, things like that. Like that was really fun. So I think those were probably one of the most memorable things basketball wise, for us. And then I feel like in general, I think us being in the Cayman Islands was so fun.
Wow,
like
yeah.
that
was
was
a
my
fun
first
trip.
time like out of the country ever.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is my first time out of the country, and we were in the ocean and scuba or what is it, snorkeling? And
Snorkeling.
just like I was so scared to snorkel, y'all. It was freaking me out. As I told y'all, I don't like the ocean. So I was just, like snorkeling, looking at all the fish. We saw a stingray. I freaked out. But yeah, it was so fun. Like we enjoyed each other. We were like drinking coconut waters from the coconut, and we saw the chickens running around. It was just fun, and I think we
Yeah.
all really enjoyed ourselves. So that was probably my most memorable.
Yeah,
trip.
I'd say for me, honestly, our Virginia Tech game was my most basketball wise memorable moment because
that dang. Why
Yeah.
did I forget that? Wait, can I change my
well, no,
answer?
that was included. You said all
that
the
was
ranked wins.
included. Yeah, that was
But
included.
to me, that was memorable because, for one, like you and I are both, this is our last season, our last time for college basketball. That may or may not have been like our last time playing at JPJ for the rest of our life. And we did it against our biggest rival, Virginia Tech, and we set an attendance record.
Yeah, that was so fun. That crowd, oh my God. It was so fun. I was like, oh my God.
And I'm sure, I think a lot of you guys that I can see in here were at that game, actually. So thank you guys for coming and supporting us, especially all season, but especially against Virginia Tech. That made it the most memorable senior night we could have possibly had. I bawled my eyes out at the ceremony. I didn't want to cry, and it just kind of happened as I was walking out there. And whatever. There's a cute picture of my mom and I crying together. It's really cute.
That's cute.
I would say in general, I would actually agree with you about the Caymans because I had never been to the Caribbean before. And so the ocean to me down there was just so different from going to Florida or going to like the Outer Banks, which is where like I grew up going to the beach.
Yeah.
And just seeing the different fish.
It was
Snorkeling.
so pretty.
I
Clear
spent
waters.
so much time snorkeling on that last day we had because it was so. I saw Dory too.
We saw the fish. It looks
Yeah,
like Dory.
we
So
saw
like
Dory.
It
And
was
then
so
I
sweet.
actually got
That's
to
hilarious.
paddleboard. And paddleboarding, I paddleboarded once in Florida in like the sound area, but I've never paddleboarded in the actual like ocean, like where the beach is. And so that was really
I've
hard.
paddleboarded a teeny bit.
My legs were sore the next day. Thank goodness we were just traveling, but it was a blast. And I think that we really had a great time with each other, so it was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. We were having a blast.
Antonio, I'm sure you might have a memorable moment from football. I don't think I've ever asked you that. What was one of the most memorable moments for you? I know you were in a different position this year, kind of overseeing everything, but
So the most memorable moment for me was when we beat Virginia Tech in 2019. And that was the first time in I think 22 years. So
Dang.
and
That's
then
actually dope.
15 and then going to the ACC championship, going to the Orange Bowl. Yeah, those were all probably my most memorable moments. Obviously, we haven't been out of the country yet as a team, but because it's too big, but
yeah, I feel that.
too many players. But yeah, that was probably, as far as like a football thing, that's probably been the most memorable moment. And then obviously, like as far as like the school, just like the people that I've met here, been amazing. And then just being able to get my master's from here as well. That I never thought I would do, but here we are, and now I've done it. So
yeah,
that's definitely a memorable moment for myself as well.
awesome.
But yeah, I have a question, Cam. So you were at a school before this, and then you entered the portal. What made you choose UVA?
Actually, people don't know. A lot of people don't know this, but UVA was actually my second choice after Marquette. It was really, I had Marquette, Iowa, and UVA, also Colorado, and I was just like going between all of them. I'm like, okay, this one's closer to home, but this one has the degree, like this one has a school, and the best, like, I'm like trying to figure it out. So obviously, I stayed at Marquette for 2 years when I was in the portal. I was really already very familiar with UVA. I was very familiar with the girls here and things like that. So that's why I chose it. Also, too, it's a really good campus feel, and the education, the academics was something my mom harped on. She was so big with like getting a really good degree and things like that. So, and obviously just the family vibe here. Like
Mhm.
the girls were really sweet, coaches were sweet, so that's why I chose UVA.
Nice.
Awesome. And here's coming off of that a little bit. So that's where you've landed at UVA. You were at Marquette, and obviously you have some really big steps coming up once the season's done and once you finish out the next couple months. But where do you see Cameron Taylor in 10 years?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Where
child.
could you see yourself in 10 years?
I think obviously I want my basketball career to take me to a lot of different places, and just give me a lot of opportunities. But obviously, at some point, basketball is gonna stop bouncing, and I don't know. I mean, I'm 22, I'll be 23 on Friday.
That would be you would
15th.
be 30.
Ooh.
You would be
I'll
33
be
years old in
33
10
at
years.
this point. Yeah, and I think I don't know. I feel like career wise, I wouldn't mind being in front of the camera or behind.
You would be great in front of the
Yeah,
camera, Cameron.
I obviously have gotten that a lot, especially this last year.
Yeah.
Just saying, oh, you'll be great in front of the camera, but I do have family who are behind the camera. My dad is a gaffer, so he deals with a lot of lighting and videos and things like that, lighting up sets, and I was always kind of interested in that a little bit. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
I don't know yet. We're gonna figure that out though.
I feel like in 10 years for me, I'm hopefully married with a kid,
Yeah.
probably doing sports media, being a broadcaster, maybe on a big network. That would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
my
yeah.
goal by then, to be on like ESPN or Fox or some big station, I guess. I think that's
can
where I would
see you
be.
there. I'll be like,
know,
I'm Sam.
I've been pretty injured, and I want to try to play pro, but I don't think my pro career will last me 10 years because
Yeah.
of how injured I've been. But I think in 10 years, that's where I would probably see myself.
That's a good goal.
Yeah. How about you, Antonio? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully still playing pro. But if I'm not, then owning a couple businesses, having a family, and living in my dream home.
Yeah, I want to have a family too, but
Yeah.
y'all didn't mention. I didn't know how to mention that. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah,
All right,
That's
so
okay.
this question is for both of y'all, since y'all are done after this semester. So what's the thing you're going to miss the most about college?
Oh.
I don't know. This is like my 5th year, so I'm kind of like over it a little bit. Like I'm ready to kind of just like explore, but then I always hear like people say, no, stay in college as long as possible, like because adulting is hard. But I've been adulting. I pay my own bills and stuff like that, taxes or whatever. But I think the one thing I'm gonna miss most about college is just the college feel, like that college experience of being around your friends, being around people, being able to go to the corner and go study at the little like places or whatever. Go and just chill. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just more of the feel, like being in your own little bubble with like a lot of your friends and becoming close with so many different people. As athletes, it is a little different experience, but I think that's probably what I'm gonna miss the most is like these lifetime bonds that I have.
Yeah, I think I'm going to miss the people the most. Throughout, we've both been to 2 different schools, and we've made relationships at both schools, and especially like finishing out here at UVA back home, just like getting closer with a lot of family and friend, or I guess just more friends because I've known my family obviously, but making new friends and forming relationships with fans and other people in town has been great. And hopefully I'm still in the area for a bit, concluding my time here, but I'm going to miss just playing in front of our awesome fans. I think it's been special this year because our attendance has gone way up from where it was like when you first got here. Like, the Charlottesville community and the UVA community has been showing up for us the last 2 years, and it's been really special. And so I think just that and the camaraderie of like what we have with basketball, I'm going to miss that a lot. Because you'll have camaraderie of wherever you work, and you're still gonna like deal with that playing pro and everything. But I think it's just gonna be different.
It is.
With NIL and everything, we are kind of adulting already, so we're having to pay bills, we're having to pay taxes. So I know that that's coming in a bigger way. But we are getting prepared for that, which is good. So
I think that I agree with y'all. I think the most thing is just the memories and the experience of being in college. Like a lot of times, like when we're in college, we're like, oh, I can't wait to be done with school. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to go out into the real world and be able to do what I want. But then at the end of the day, you think about it and you're like, we will never get to
we'll never
live
get
these college
back.
years again. So I think just being like, I would have one more semester left after this, but I already feel it hitting me that like, this is gonna be my last time. I'm gonna be able to play in front of college fans, like in a
Mhm.
college stadium,
Mm-hmm.
in a college atmosphere. So
It's special.
that's definitely what I'm gonna miss the most is just the college atmosphere, the camaraderie. Because at the next level, I mean, you can ask even like with basketball, like it's a business at that point. So
Yeah, like it's your job.
yeah, it's a
like
job.
so it's a
So
little
you're not gonna be
different.
able to enjoy it like you enjoy college. So
Yeah.
that's definitely the biggest that I'm gonna miss is the experience.
Well, the good thing is, Cam, we still have a little bit of time left. We got to finish out
Yeah.
this season.
Yeah.
We got some time, and then
And a birthday.
Tone, you got
a
a whole nother half a year, I guess. So
yeah.
you got more time than us. So just make the most of the time you have left, right?
I'm definitely gonna make the most of it for sure.
All right, Cam. So my next question for you is: I didn't put this on trivia, and I could have probably because I knew this. But some people don't know that you used to play volleyball. You were pretty good at volleyball too. Was that like your first love growing up? Like I know you played basketball too, but
Well, it was actually really funny of how I got into volleyball. I played volleyball a little bit in high school just to do it. Like it was just something for me to do. My mom already had me basketball, and she's like, "Why not do volleyball? Like, why not?" And my basketball coach had me do it to get better at my hand-eye coordination. I guess I don't know, but so in high school, I literally walked in for like freshman orientation, and the volleyball coach was like, "Yeah, you're gonna be on my team," and I was like, "Okay, like cool, whatever." And it wasn't really my first love. I did like it, and I was really good at it. I actually got a couple college letters from it.
That's
freshman
pretty cool.
Year. But it just wasn't my thing. It wasn't physical enough for me.
You always say it's not physical enough.
It wasn't, but like it wasn't too much. Like I want to be able to like really go at you, you know. So that's why I chose basketball. But yeah, I was pretty good at it. But actually, my sister, she plays volleyball. She's 15, and she's in Cali, and she actually is a captain, and she was on varsity her freshman year, and she's sophomore this year, but she's on varsity again. And yeah, she's really good. Like I think this is her sport. And my other sister, she does track. So we have a family full of athletes. So
that's pretty special. And then, so transferring back over to basketball, you obviously have a lot of things coming up soon that are super exciting. And you know what? We're going to start speaking it into existence tonight. So when you're on a team, when you make the team in the WNBA, who are you most excited in the league to go up against?
Oh my God.
I think that's a good question. You know what I mean?
I honestly don't care what team I end up with, but all I want to do is like learn from everyone. Because like there's so many greats in the league, but I feel like the person who I really want to like go up against is like my fave. I'll probably get dogged out, but definitely Candace Parker.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. I love her, and she's just like great. Like she's goated, and hopefully she comes back for another season so they can get them a back-to-back ship. Okay, because I definitely think they can win another championship. But yeah, and then also too like. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I mean, because like they're so good. There's so many good players, but
I would love to see you go up with Aaliyah Boston.
Actually, yes, we
someone
never
that's our age,
yeah,
you know,
we never played them,
and you know she made some big noise as a rookie, and you have a lot of potential to do the same thing. And so I think that matchup would be a really good matchup.
She's so good, and she has a really great character. And I wish we could have played South Carolina in my couple of years of basketball, but
versus Don Staley, the great, the GOAT.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, who is Cam Taylor off the court?
Cam Taylor off the court.
Any fun hobbies?
Crap.
Yes. I actually am very introverted, and as people think I'm like extroverted because I'm like super, giddy around people, and I love being.
Well,
social.
I feel like you're extroverted, introverted.
I have both.
Be.
Yeah, I have both. Because like if I don't know, I'm like if I don't know anybody, I'm like in the corner, like oh my gosh, where am I? But yeah, like I just love to chill. I love to be home, listen to a lot of music. I also play on my Xbox console. I play Call of Duty, and I'm learning how to play Fortnite because a lot of my friends play.
It's
not my
so
favorite,
fun.
but I'm trying to figure out. A lot of my girl best friends, they all play it, and they're like, "Cam, you got to figure it out." I'm like, "Okay." And I also play. This is actually very funny. Don't judge me. I play, like the Avatar movies.
Avatar?
So there's a game.
Wait, which Avatar?
Like.
Game?
Yeah,
like the
Pandora,
blue people.
Yes,
okay.
Blue people. So I played. It's a game that came out like literally December, and I've been playing it, and it's so fun.
Really?
You get to like fly on them things.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
It's a Ecron. Yeah, I get to fly on. It's so fun. It's just something to get my mind off stuff, like something to do. Obviously, I get a lot of my work done, so I'm like, I have all this free time. So I'm like, oh, I'll get
Yeah.
on the game. If not, go
Get
out
on
to
the
eat,
game.
get my nails done. I love getting my nails done. Get my hair done.
You're a big Sakura girl.
Love Sakura.
Yep.
Yes, I love me some
Uh,
Sakura. And yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And then my last question for you. What is it? My last? I might have another one. I got a few more, but the next one I have on on while we're talking about basketball. I know we kind of got off topic, but going back to basketball, who has been someone that you've role modeled your game after, or that you've looked up to in the basketball world that's kind of kept you inspired with the game?
Yeah, well, obviously, I've told you before that Candace Parker is like my favorite player. So that's kind of the game I kind of model after. She's definitely taller than me though, so she still has that advantage. But just definitely that finesse game she has, turnaround jumper stuff like that. Like I kind of wanted to put my own little thing with it and being able to make sure I finish around the rim like she does. And yeah, so hopefully I can show her in the league.
And then my last two questions.
Mhm.
So, if you could do something else for the rest of your life that didn't involve basketball, what would it be?
Ooh. Dang, that's a good
It's
question,
interesting to think
Sam.
about. It's deep. It's deep for athletes because
have a
sometimes you don't
very-
always think about that.
So I have okay, this is gonna be funny. So I
Oh Lord.
I have a very weird obsession with space. I love space and I love physics. I'm not that great at like advanced quantum physics or anything, but like I love math and I love space and I just love like learning about black holes or galaxies, like how like things. So I would probably like work for NASA. Like I'll be like a scientist. if
Would
I
you want to
had
be like
those-
an astronaut?
No, I'm
Oh,
not
you
going
wouldn't
to
want-
space.
okay, okay,
No,
okay.
I won't go
Just
to
want to
space.
clarify that.
Yes, I won't go to space, but I would love to like study more of it and understand it more because it's so interesting.
You would
So,
never take a trip to space?
No, are you crazy?
Are you too scared you won't come back?
Yes,
Oh.
I. was
Hey, you can
made to be on this
skydive
earth.
back.
No, I will stay on this nice, beautiful planet called Planet Earth. Okay, there are black holes and asteroids out. I'm good with that. Yeah, I'll study them from afar.
If the opportunity ever presented itself, I'd definitely go to space.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you like scared of like the abyss of just space? Do you know
Nah.
how big space
What
is?
if an alien came
Like,
and like
we are
got
a
you?
Listen, I won't be going by myself, but yeah,
like we're a
like-
dot compared to like other planets or stars.
I would like to explore.
explore. You won't even get far. You know
Hey.
how long it takes to get out of our own solar system?
A while, right?
Oh,
Like
wow.
like hundreds,
Oh.
thousands
Yeah.
of years.
Wow.
And at light speed. I know these things, guys.
What
I
if
love
someone could actually make it so you don't age?
Wow.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna get into that, but technically,
I feel like that'd be a
happens.
good conversation. Wait,
That-
it happens?
What?
Yeah,
Don't
it
age?
can. Yes. So
How do you do
like
that?
it's gravity. So like time dilation is a thing. So there's this thing where like if you're closer to a black hole because of the immense infinite amount of gravity, that's like the time passes differently than it would on Earth. So if you leave and you at one point go to this like black hole and you're standing next to it, time moves slower. So by the time you come back to Earth, you'll still be 22, but like 100 years would have passed.
Whoa.
Or like 50. Yeah, it's like this. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know the specific things and how to say it, but that's like the basics of it.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I'm like really obsessed with it. I'm like a nerd.
I'll have to have you back on at some
That's
point. We'll talk more
interesting.
about
Yeah, we'll
your,
talk more
your
about
love for
it.
science and space. But and then my last question, there's been a lot of adversity that we've had to go through throughout our careers. A lot of adversity like with our teams and individually. Can you talk about how all the adversity that you've had to face has kind of transformed you into the awesome young woman you are today?
Yes, I mean, I have been through. I mean, you can attest to this. Like, we've both been through a lot. You've been through a lot. And even these last, like, I think my whole college career, starting with COVID and
Right.
just starting with that, playing with no fans, playing with also being in isolation, and then me personally, like, I lost my mom, and then dealing with that fallout, and then just different things, injuries and setbacks. All of that has really definitely built a lot of resiliency for me, but it also has made me look at the silver linings a lot. For example, like when I got hurt, I was like, okay, you know what? These last couple games I haven't been playing really great. This is a great time for me to reset, to kind of, recalibrate, refocus on my mission, refocus on building the team camaraderie back, to get us to win. And I think that's kind of what we did. We did go on a game winning streak, and it was really nice. So definitely just seeing the positive in things, knowing that eventually everything will be okay, but also learning the biggest lesson that basketball doesn't define me, I define me. And knowing that like this, I'm just using this game to get me the opportunities that I need to propel in life. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We're going to give the floor to you guys in the audience now. If there's any questions that you want to ask Cam, feel free to stand up and shout out your question. I'm sure she'd love to answer it before we get into our awesome game for tonight, which is start, bench, cut. So,
We got one right here.
yep. Oh, do you have one back there first? Yep. Just shout it out. Who's always late to class on our team?
That's actually. Well, I don't have class. I have online classes, so technically I can't be late. So I think I'm excluded out of this conversation. I'm gonna let you answer it.
Why do I can't answer it. I can't answer it.
I think
we'll just say that person's not here tonight. So.
Yeah, she's not here, but it's a couple of them. But they go to class. They do their part.
Yep. Yeah, I can't specifically answer that. Sorry. All right, Avery, do you have a question? You want to come up and ask? You can come on up and ask. Come on. Where has Cam always wanted to visit?
Oh,
that's a good question.
I always wanted to Ghana.
Ooh, why?
I don't know. I think Ghana is just a great. I don't know. It's just very culturally dense, and I just want to like dive into the culture. A lot of different African cultures, actually, like different. I actually want to visit a lot of different countries in Africa. First, Cameroon, just because it's similar to my name.
Cameroon. Oh, you would. Wait, is that why they call you that on the team?
Yes, that's why. Coach Bond. Yeah, she was
I
like,
didn't
"Hey,
know
Cameroon."
that.
Yeah,
I thought they just called you that.
So it's a nice little small country in Africa.
Okay.
So yeah, I always wanted to visit places there.
Sweet. Okay, that's a great question, Avery. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, ma'am. You want to come up? All right, Anna. All right, we'll get to Ruby after Anna. Anna's on her way up here. Does Cameron Taylor like Taylor Swift?
No, I am not a Swiftie.
I know, she broke my heart too when she said that.
I'm sorry. Like, I got so much hate for that. Like, because Taylor and Sam are like Swift. You're a Swiftie, right?
Oh,
okay.
I'm a Swiftie.
Yeah, no, Sam. It's Sam. Okay, I'm sorry.
She'll listen to Taylor Swift, but I'm a Swiftie.
Yeah, if it's on, I'll listen to
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
But I am not a Swiftie.
That's a good question, Anna. I'm glad you asked that. Miss Ruby. What music artist does Cam Taylor like?
Right now. I love Beyonce.
You are a Beyonce.
I am a Beyonce fan. I love R&B. I don't have a specific artist that I listen to like fully, but I do like Black or Six Black, whatever you call them. I like different rappers. Drake, J. Cole, Shmino. There's so many different like SZA, Summer Walker, Janae Aiko. Yeah, like you get the vibe. Yeah, so definitely like neo soul. Alternative R&B is like my favorite. Yeah, that's kind of like my vibe.
Okay.
Like I'll listen to R&B during Lyft. Like it's definitely my favorite thing.
Yes, ma'am. If Cam could live anywhere in the world, where would she want to live?
Probably Greece.
Wow.
Just because I've never been to Greece, but my cousin lives in Athens, and yeah, he plays basketball over there. His name is Shaquille McKissick, and he is really, really good at basketball. He has a great team out there. They've won a lot, but it is beautiful out there. I have a lot of family who's actually been over there, and they just like, oh, if I could go to Greece, like I would live there. And I'm just like seeing all these pictures and just things that they do and the culture, and I'm just like, I would love to live there. So that's like one place I would definitely.
I want to go visit Greece, so
yeah,
we can take a trip.
We can take a trip.
Taylor, you want to go to Greece too? Yes, in the back, Momo.
Okay.
What?
Love it.
Oh.
I love it. I don't like country, but I like Beyonce. That's the difference.
I
love Beyonce. Listen, and her 16 Carriage of songs. So, yes. And I love her whole Renaissance album as well from a couple years ago. I was not able to go to any of her concerts because of just schedule stuff. But if she ever decides to perform again, I'm going to go. Yes,
I'm sure she'll at some point
I
come.
hope so.
She has to.
She has to. Like, I love her.
All right. Any other questions? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Mox is great. I think like our first meeting, I had her. I wasn't playing. I ended up taking a medical leave or like a mental health leave, and she was really understanding and she was very relatable. She had lost her mother at a young age as well, so we developed a close relationship, and she's challenged me and things like that. So playing under her is very fun. I mean, we have our days where we can have fun, but it's also about business, and I think that's something that a lot of coaches kind of have a hard time balancing with. But she does that very well. And definitely just love her system, love her energy. I mean, she brings it every single day, especially as a head coach. Being pregnant, being like losing her father, like there's a lot of things that she goes through as well. And so I think her doing that shows the resiliency that she has, and I think it flows through the team.
Yeah, you said it all. To bounce off of that, Coach Mox gave me an opportunity to come back home. So for that I'm forever grateful to have been able to do that. But also, it's just like Cam said, she can balance caring about you and the business side of college sports really well, as well as kind of dealing with her own personal things that she goes through. I think that's something that a lot of us that play for her see, and maybe people on the outside can see it, but we kind of experience it and go through it with her. And I think that's something that's really special about her, and that's what's going to help her build this program into a dynasty eventually. It's going to help this program grow a lot, because a lot of coaches these days, they don't have the care aspect. They'll care about you when they recruit you, and then you get there, and if you're not doing what you need to do, it's like you're out of there really quick. And so Coach Mox believes in building up her players, building them up with confidence, but building them up into great basketball players as well. And I think, UVA is a great place to come do it at. You got great academics. You got coaches that care about you. You got Dr. Carla, the AD. You got all these great women who are in leadership positions here that are great for us to look up to. So I think it's just a really special opportunity. Anybody else? We did have a question from Twitter.
Oh, really?
Wait,
I think I've seen the tag.
Adamar_Wahoo. He asked, because we already answered one of his questions, but he wants to know why you chose to wear number 20.
So I actually, in high school, I wore number 24. And when I was at Marquette, I wore 15 because 24 was taken. So I wanted 24 back, but I couldn't get 24. And I was like, oh, dang. So I'm like, I want a 20 number, but 22, obviously, when Monica Wright was retired. So I was like, oh, my God, dang. It was just not a lot of options. So I was like, you know what? I'll take 20, because my whole thing was like, I'm a dub. So my goal is to get 20 a game. But that was just a little mental thing for me. But yeah, that's why I chose 20. There's nothing too sentimental about it, but I do like it. It's definitely rubbed up off me, because you make the number. The number don't make you. So
that's nice. That's a good one. Yeah. I've never heard many people say that, actually.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's how numbers are made. Like when you think of like number 8 and 24, who do you think of? Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? So yeah. You make the number. The number don't make you.
Absolutely. All right. Are there any other questions in the audience? Going once.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Oh.
No question? Okay. All right. Well, if not, we're going to move on to our game, which is going to be really fun tonight.
This is so hard.
I made it hard on purpose. So our game is start, bench, cut. And so the way that this works is there are 4 rounds. Each round has 3 players. And tonight, usually we do it with UVA men's basketball players throughout the last 10, 12 years or so. Tonight, we're doing it based off of women's basketball players that a lot of people in here should know, hopefully. For instance, Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Liz Kitley, Caitlin Clark, Juju Watkins, Hannah Hidalgo, and then some WNBA players. So there's a lot of really good players on here that she's going to have to start, bench, and cut. And so round 4, the players that will be in that round will be the 3 starters from the 3 previous rounds, and then she'll have to come up with a final start, bench, cut lineup. So with that, we're going to start with round 1, Cameron Taylor.
All right.
The players in this round
Why do you put me in one of these?
I thought about it, but then I knew you were just gonna pick yourself. I
That's
wanted it to
true,
be
that's
harder.
true. That's true. That's true.
All right, I did think about it though. So round 1, the players are Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, and Liz Kitley. 3 really good post players that are all Naismith watch list players. I'm pretty sure for the most part.
Dang. Okay.
Start, bench, cut.
I'm going to start Angel Reese because she's a dog and she can hoop. She's physical. She can rebound really well. She can score. Camille, dang it! This is the hard part. Okay,
You told me earlier what you wanted to do. Has
I
it
did,
changed?
but I forgot. I did. I think I did. This is so difficult. I can't choose. Okay, I'll probably bench Liz Kit. No. You know what? No, I'm gonna bench Camila Cardoso because South Carolina is like undefeated right now. I can't ignore that. So, and I'll bench Liz Kitley. I'm sorry, Liz.
Wait, you're gonna bench 2
You
people.
cut.
Oh
You got
wait,
it.
Yeah.
So that means you're
cut.
cutting Liz. Okay.
Yeah, I'm cutting Liz. Oh, I'm so sorry, Liz. Oh, dang.
That's all right. That was a hard lineup. I made
That's
it hard
like
on purpose.
really. This is like not fair though.
round 2. Who's in round 2,
Whatever.
Tom?
All right, so we got Caitlin Clark, Juju Watkins, and Hannah Hildago.
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 You gotta watch more women's basketball, Tom.
That part.
Who we got?
Okay, Juju and Hannah are freshmen, so you have to start Caitlin. Like, come on now, let's be serious. So we're gonna start Caitlin Clark because she's hot right now. Juju and Hannah. Hannah's a dog though, but Juju's also a dog. This is
Juju
hard.
is a dog for sure.
This girl scored. How many points she scored this year? Like
She
51?
outscored Caitlin. She outscored Caitlin
yeah.
Clark's freshman scoring
She
record,
did,
and they're
she
still
did.
playing. So
She had 51 this year.
she had 801 total points as a freshman right now, and they're still playing.
That's not even
so
fair.
it's pretty impressive as a
How
freshman.
much does she average a game?
Who
Like
knows?
30?
man?
27 points a game, I think.
Okay,
Something
so
like that.
she plays for the Pac-12. All right, okay, we're gonna start Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to bench Hannah and cut Juju because Hannah can get steal. Like she is a defensive court. Like she has defensive and offensive game.
Yeah.
Like she has the most steals I think as a freshman at Notre
Yep.
Dame or something like that. So yeah, I need that
All right.
defense.
And then for round 3, the players for this round are WNBA players, and we got Asia Wilson, Brittany Griner, and Brianna Stewart.
Exactly, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not even fair.
I can't make it easy.
You made this one hard.
Easy's not fun. Hard's
Okay,
fun.
I love Asia Wilson though. Asia Wilson is goated. I'm sorry. Like she should have won MVP. Should have won MVP. But that's a whole different argument. Definitely starting Asia Wilson.
Okay.
Like hands down. Oh, Brittany and Brianna. Dang. Brittany can dunk though. Okay, I'm gonna because I'm a post player and have a little bias, I'm gonna bench Brittany.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cut Brianna Stewart. I'm sorry, Brittany. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Okay.
If
but
they
yeah.
happen to see this is on YouTube.
I
They might be able to look
know.
this up at some
Oh my
point.
god. I'm so sorry.
It's on YouTube. All right. So round 4. This is our final round. We're taking our 3 starters from the first 3 rounds, and so we got Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and Asia Wilson.
Okay,
Who's
going to
be your
real
final?
Simple. We're going to start Asia Wilson, bench Caitlin Clark, and cut Angel Reese. Yeah.
There you go. There's
That's
your
it.
final
That
start
was-
bench
I had
cut.
to- that was hard.
You're welcome.
That's so unfair.
I made you think tonight.
That's all Caitlin Clark?
All right, well, there you go. Our final starter is Asia Wilson, benching Caitlin Clark, and cutting Angel Reese. That was hard.
Because I'm not.
But we do want to say all these players on this list are phenomenal players, so that was
Yes.
really hard to do.
That was hard.
All of you should be starters, in my opinion, but there's just
Agreed.
you can't all start, so you know. Anywho, all right. So we got a couple of fun things to do now. We got some giveaways. So those raffle tickets you guys were putting in this box, we're about to pick a few of those out to win some other prizes. And so we're going to start out, and actually, you have the honor to pull out the names, Cam.
Yeah.
So I
Ooh.
think it just flips up.
Yeah.
Make sure you...
Raffle it up. a
So
little,
what
shake it
we're
up a
going to
little
give away
Mix it
first, we
in.
have 2 $25 Timberwood Tap House gift cards to give away, or food coupons. And we're going to give away one right now. So who is our winner for number 1?
Drum roll. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Oh my god, it's Avery.
Avery, you won. go. You can come up here.
You actually scared me when you did that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not you.
Oh. What's your
What'd you
her
say?
little- her
Noise.
cricket thing?
Oh.
Yeah.
Good job, girl.
She does
All
it all
right.
the time.
Our
I'm
next
mixing
winner
it up.
for another $25 food coupon to Timberwood Tap House.
Promise I'll mix this up. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it.
Gregory
Gregory.
Holder.
Woo!
Congrats, Gregory. Here you go, Gregory.
Yeah, great.
Okay, how many more am I
Congrats.
picking?
All right, so the next thing we're going to give away, let's go with the $25 Uptown Cheapskate gift card.
Ooh.
And our winner is... Oh,
I think this is just a coupon.
oh, that's blank. Okay.
Okay, oops. Okay, that's blank. Sorry.
Selena Gilmore.
Woo!
Is Selena
here?
in here?
Selena Gilmore. I'll keep it right here just in case.
All right. If Selena doesn't come up, we'll draw another one. All right. We'll draw for the Brunel Blend Grit Coffee bag that has my face on it.
I low-key want this, Sam.
You want it? I might hook you up
Okay.
later. All right. And our winner for this bag of coffee,
Oh, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Congrats.
This is actually so funny.
All right. Is Selena out there? And Selena Gilmore? If not, we're going to draw for the $25 Uptown Cheapskate gift card again. All right. I don't see her, so let's draw for it. $25 to Uptown Cheapskate in Charlottesville. Winner is...
Regina Carter.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Good job.
You're welcome.
All right. And that is all we have for you guys tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with myself, Cam Taylor, and Tony on the end. We had so much fun with you guys tonight. Just wanted to shout out Timberwood Tap House again for having us here all year. It's been a blast to be here for the last 2 years. Big shout out to our other sponsors, Roback, for always giving us a great giveaway for Sam's Corner Trivia, Grit Coffee for supporting local athletes like myself, and Uptown Cheapskate as well. So a lot of good stuff. We will be doing our final show next. We're still figuring out the date and time for that, but it will be in the next week or two. Once I finalize the date and time for that, I will post it to my personal social media as well as the Sam Corner social medias, which is on Instagram and Twitter. I'll probably try to put on Facebook too. A lot of people in here have me on Facebook. So I'll put it out there to make sure you guys know. But this last one's important because everyone who has entered their name in the raffle tickets, I have all of your names, even if you haven't won still. And so what we're going to do is do a grand prize drawing for a $250 gift card to Timberwood Tap House.
Ooh.
So I have kept all of these raffle tickets since we started this year, and we're going to do a big drawing for that the next show we have. So stay tuned for when that will be. We appreciate you guys always coming out. For the regulars who have been here every week, thank you for coming. And for those of you who are new, thank you for joining us. And hopefully you come to the next one. So, and thank you, Cameron Taylor, for being on here with us tonight.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
And the last thing I'll say is be on the lookout for UVA women's basketball because Selection Sunday is coming up, and we do have an opportunity to be in postseason. So hopefully we'll get an opportunity to be in that, and you guys can keep supporting us. It's not over yet, so we appreciate all the love and support.
Thank
Go
you.
Hoos.
Thank you, guys.